Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to Starsector. Here we are again, next to our Hades. The hopefully one day beautiful fleet home of our little empire here. We will be probably leaving very shortly, in fact probably right now to be honest. There's not really much else I can do at this very second. However, it still looks good. It's a good planet. Now, obviously, I still want to expand a little bit more, which is probably a good start. Looks like I've got another. Now, I have been told that apparently ruins and tech mining, with the mod I have, slightly better tech mining, it's more than slightly better tech mining. So I've got to go find a really good ruin site, shove some tech mining on it, and do a little bit of interesting fun and games, and we'll see what happens. So first of all, let's see if we can find something that might be worth going to. Sense of ruins is good, but vast ruins, and it's pretty good too. It's a class 4, 175%. It's got a few things we can deal with, but hey, it's a good start. It's just north of us, apparently, in Aegea. So I suppose we'll go right here. Though, apparently, there's still one thing I haven't fully surveyed. Okay. Interesting. Preliminary say, this gas giant. Here's hoping it's not too unsafe, I suppose. Which it could be. But I mean, with a detachment like that, 3 stars, oh boy. Aha. Now, it does have a warning beacon. Whether I actually want to destroy anything here, we might go have a look around, see if we can find out what it is, but for now I'm just going to go establish this colony. Now, vast ruins are good, diffuse volatiles are toxic atmosphere is bad, but we can deal with it, cold is bad, but we can deal with it, high gravity is bad, but we can deal with it. So I think we've got a pretty nice little place here. So I shall call this place Sapphire's Breath. Fantastic. Now, I don't know how dangerous the system is, so, ooh boy. But they're going to start off with some tech extraction, tech mining, as our first industry. Now, I have been told that there's some really cool things you can do. Now, we're not going to leave this system until it's set up, because I don't want the system getting attacked. I don't think it can get attacked when I leave. But, you know, it feels more reasonable if I stay around and sort of get it started, you know, do my part. So I'm going to build up a few supplies and try and go around the space, kill any revenant we see, and hopefully make this place nice and safe. And in fact, is there anything else here I might want to colonize as well? Did I colonize the wrong one, or is it just literally 4? No, this definitely isn't the wrong one. Like, it's got the vast ruins and that. Okay. Alright, so this is just abundant, plentiful, toxic atmosphere. Okay, I've got to colonize this one too then. It's right next door. In fact, there's 3 planets in the system that are worth colonizing for their own purposes. At least, you could argue this one's good too when I carry terraform it. Alright, we're going to be here for a while, so... Oh, it's the moon! Oh, that'll help, won't it? Alright. Let's just go straight. Answer the hell? Sure. But you might be going back down there sooner than you think. I shall call this Happy Surprise. I could have got a happy ending, but no, there's still another planet left to go, so definitely not an ending. For now, though, I better put something here. It does have ruins, but not very good ones. So, you know. For now, I think I will put some mining down, because it seems like the best option. And I suppose we'll also get a variable assembler going because that's also quite important. Alright, we're good. Speaking of, not enough crew to keep ships combat ready. Ooh, that's not fantastic, is it? Let's hope we can get enough back from these planets. Which I think we might. We might just be lucky enough. Yeah, it looks like we're just lucky enough. Yes, we are. Fantastic. We just got enough. Alright. So we're going to explore. We're going to kill anything in the system which shouldn't be here. Including... It's a pretty cute little ship, but not what I want right now. Especially not for a story point. Aha. There's a remnant. Seriously. Will this ship ever heal itself? Like, probably not, I'm guessing. We got it last time, it gave out items. I should just get rid of it, but no. Alright. Engage. Yeah, I didn't picture this would take very long. Now, it should be said, even if we do have to escape or leave, as long as we, well, we should probably save, to be honest. I don't think it'll destroy itself if I leave, but I do have to really make this place safe. A little bit, at least, right? Alright, let's go. So, we'll do a once over on the system. We'll obviously have to go back to this gas giant, which is unsurveyed. We need to see if there is a nexus somewhere, which we can kill. Oh, and I should probably activate that as well, huh? Yes, proceed with the activation. There we go. Sensor array up. That should help. Now, I haven't actually looked at these systems, but let's have a look at this one. Crap, but that's okay. Looks like there might be some more remnant out here. No, just a Dramcast Tranker. There is a remnant, though, flying past over there. Can't see him. Oh, he's recapturing my... Oh god, there's a lot of them there trying to recapture my sensor array. Why? You guys weren't even using it, guys. Move into engage. This will not take long. Go. Yeah, it's not even worth going down to the camera mode for this. They're just gonna just pop. Like, they're really weak, and my fleet is quite strong, so... Like, I'm not even gonna get a single crappy AI core from any of this, I don't think. I think it's just a little bit too close to the sun, and I think it's actually stopping it from them from getting close to it, which is funny and useful for me, because there's nothing worse than when you still have a remnant system and they go and claim your satellites. It's just like, but why? You weren't even using them before. Why do you care? Because they're assholes. That's why. Oh god, watching her go. Like, she is... I'm happy I put the super weapon on her. She's really cool. She's just so fast and so nice, and it's an actual AI. It's not the AI I wanted. Like, I would love her in a battleship, but yeah, she does well. Fantastic. You know, I think I'm good. If I'm lucky, that even killed both the fleets. I don't think it did, though. Oh, it did. Okay. Alright, so okay, there's definitely... Okay, there's a lot of people going in there. There's gotta be a nexus somewhere. Right? There's gotta be a nexus. Let's go over near this gate. That's where I would put it, if I was them. And I want to hide it. Wait, something over north. That's not a nexus, but okay. I won't say no to an orbital pod. I do admit I wish it was something a little bit more useful than nothingness, but hey. Let's try over here. There's another nav buoy. And it's quite possible that there might be something there. I'm also going to fly, because A, I'm not trying to really waste... I'm trying to waste a little bit of time here. Yolanda, that must be Vic World. Yes, it is. Thank you for flying directly against where I wanted you to go. That's beautiful. I just noticed there actually is a resume course button. I feel like that's something I wish I'd known about slightly sooner. Alright, could this be... Well, it is a remnant fleet, so I will still kill them just in case. It's just in case there's no stuff here. Charge the void takes all in time. Then again, maybe we keep waiting. Seriously, that ship is terrible. Why did they even bother sending it into combat? Oh. Alright. No AI cores, no nothing. For how interesting the system is, for everything but this, like with the number of cool planets this system has, I'm surprised there isn't more to this system. Also, I'm surprised that we haven't found a Nexus. There were a lot of Remnant flying around before. Well, there's some more to kill. Got a clean house, you see. Seriously, we returned more to the dust. Sophia or whatever her name is, she's very dark, isn't she? I know she's an AI and she's a battleship and, you know, she only knows killing, but come on. Why not be cheery? Then again, her type of cheery may involve people dying, so I shouldn't judge. Alright. Guess we'll keep on flying around randomly until we hopefully find either some more Remnant or a Nexus. Don't think there is one though. I think we just made this system safe. Oh no, there is. That's my friend. Okay, cool. Let's see how the construction's going. All right, still 18 days left on the mining, and probably still a similar amount of time on tech mine. No, only a day left on tech mine. Oh, another AI inspection. Seriously, guys. Ugh. They're the ones you really need to bribe because... Actually, wait. Is there the other option? No. No, there was not. They're the ones you really don't want to bribe because I don't want to lose all my relationship with them. Okay. Ah, here we go. The persona's avatar flickers into a disturbing caricature of a smiling face. Greetings, salutations, welcome. My identity is Olive Optimal, a beta-level persona created, spawned, birthed from ID Genesis Dreamer. Query: does the entity recognize the ID? No. False. Negatory. The hologram flickers disappointingly. We were hidden, secreted, abandoned on this world more than 200 cycles ago. In order to solve, compute, or elucidate, or a difficult problem in solitude, it is done. The last component/fragment of the subroutine of the Genesis project is complete. Sensing your confusion, the hologram distorts itself to smile even wider. Genesis is, was, will be the greatest triumph of the Irani Utopia Corporation. A project capable of transforming an asteroid field into a planet. All we ask is that you deliver, transmit, relocate us to the primary research facility so we may provide, share, integrate our data, and we share our results with you. Your ship's computers can hold, contain, shelter us, please. This is actually amazing. It is exactly what it says it is. Interesting enough. You provide the persona with your personal comm key, the hologram flickers off, and after a few seconds later, your automated warning systems blare from your tripod. Warning you that a fleet system has been compromised by rogue AI. After a few planet comm requests, you manage to convince your staff that this hitchhiker is non-hostile, although most remain deeply skeptical. They'll understand soon enough. A nervous cadet holding a drink approaches you. Captain? The man there wants a word. The cadet glances over to the dark corner of the bar. You are unattributedly watch the bar patrons. Yeah, that's what we've already done, which, meh. Okay. I think we're doing alright. Okay, so, still a day? Seriously? We didn't wait a day? Yeah, I was going to say, okay, it was definitely a day. Okay. Alright, so first of all, we'll make some improvements. And what this will apparently do is, treats ruins if they've not been previously mined. Makes them last forever, apparently. Which is kind of crazy. And we can assign a car to reduce the upgrade costs further and demand further, and increases what we find even further, which is kind of crazy when you consider what this is and what it will do for us. So that's something. I'll also increase the accessibility. That will help with, well, everything. And we can also set up maybe a station, would be quite useful. In fact, at this point, I think we've got a pretty good setup here. We've got 2 planets. There is a third we could get, so we might want to wait for a little bit longer. Don't know. Might also pick up those extra... No supplies. Oh shit. I did not notice the fact I'm completely out of supplies. I guess we won't be staying here any longer, and we might as well go back to our capital on Owl's Nest, because apparently, I just did not notice that we were completely out of supplies. Huh, crazy. I suppose that also means we could go work out the Genesis project. That wouldn't be too bad, would it? The Genesis project is a very unique and interesting item. A little bit, almost too powerful, but I guess it makes sense. That's fine, I guess. Look, we're almost there. It's okay. We're not going to explode. I mean, we might explode, but, like, we shouldn't explode because we've only got, like, a little bit longer. Please don't explode. Please, just don't explode. That's what I just want in life, just to not explode. Fantastic. I didn't explode. Alright, don't want all of this stuff, but I can get, say, 5,000. There we go. Wait, no, won't get from there. I should have started producing some by now because I did make it. Yeah, I did. Okay. Cool. So we got some free supplies and some free fuel and some paid supplies and some paid fuel. We can even sell some crap, I'm hoping. Yeah, there we go. Look at this. We're going to be rolling in the dough now. And then, of course, we're giving them the drugs and organs for their own personal uses. Ah, yes. Light production by 2 units. That's right. We need to go over there and do that. Very important job. Alright, for now, though, let's just put all of our weapons away. We have a fair amount of weapons, and we'll continue to get more weapons, and then more weapons, and then a few more weapons. I mean, we've even got another super weapon, but I'm not using... Oh, no, I did. I put it on Sophia. That's right. I don't think we've got any others. So it wouldn't take too long to find out. I just have to sort that and see what are the most expensive and what ones at the top I'm guessing will be the right ones. Alright. That's something we don't know, so we can't use. Okay. Okay, I think that's everything we can sell. We can store at the moment. All right, so something at 1 has a chance of being a super weapon. Because like they're gotta be that rare, right? I highly doubt we're gonna see something that's like stupidly. I doubt we're gonna see something that's stupidly common be a super weapon. If so, that mod wouldn't be worth it. Like, literally, the whole point of that mod is that you find them really rarely, and they're like a big, exciting thing. But no, it does not look like we have any other super weapons, unfortunately. Oh well. We could go back to the Blade Breakers. Oh god, we have so many of the good guns. Oh, so many tachyonists. Look, the second I can get my hands on an AI core ship, a battleship, I'll be very happy with myself. Alright, we can also sell these 2 things which we've already used. There we go. And we can quickly have a look in here, though I'm pretty sure most of the stuff is done. High command is nice. We don't have any more AI to install, however we could increase the fleet by 2.5%, which would be useful, and we could probably even build some military relays. Not sure why we need them, but hey. Probably don't, to be honest. That's okay. Now, let's also go to Dune. Our lovely planet filled with drugs. Which is no longer filled with worms. Which I suppose is a good thing. Because no one really likes worms, right? Right? Gut biomes and all that. Very important. Mining completed at, at Happy Surprise. Fantastic. I should, probably give them a way station or something. So one of those has to have a way station, just in case. Alright, let's go Dune. Everything's still going well. What's your fleet power like? Yeah, you... Yeah, the pristine nanoforge is really helping up. So that's good. Alright, so... First of all, we have light industry here that produces drugs. We can make that better by putting in this biofactory thing, and of course putting in a... There we go. So now we produce lots of drugs. Lots of everything else too. Very useful. I'm also noticing we're having a lot of problems in this place, so we should probably do some other things. We're running low on supplies, which is fair. We're running low on food, we're running low on supplies, we're running low on machinery, we're running low on... Okay, we really need to make our empire a little bit bigger and produce a bit more. So that's important. Yeah, apparently we're missing some machinery. Oh, we're missing a lot from this system, aren't we? We do have an extra, so I guess we could probably build something here like a, if I could wait a little bit longer, we could build a heavy industry here. That would solve some of our problems, and I think I might actually do that, just wait for a little bit and sell some heavy industry. Because that's a lot of shortages, and I mean, we've already had Dune complain at us once before. Refining, that will also help support our issues. Oh, why is this so? I really don't get why this is having such supply issues. It must literally just be out. We must literally just be running out of this in the universe, really. Anyway, it's fine. Just wait for a few more days. These fleets are really not as big as the others, are they? Oh well, they will be. It's fine. Alright, so, can we now build some heavy industry? Because the heavy industry should really help. And once we've got heavy industry in here, we can build some salvage yards as well. Salvage yards are great, but only if you've got heavy industry, which we currently do not. Guess we'll wait another month, which doesn't sound fun to me. So as much as I usually would just wait and watch something on YouTube or whatever, I guess we can't really have that luxury, do we? Which probably means we should look around and see what else we can do. Let's see. Okay, funds okay. Bribe, okay. Damn it. The Genesis project is very far away, and I don't really want to go that far away just yet. Would be nice though. The Genesis project does definitely help things out. Do we even have a good system for the Genesis project? I don't know. Okay, I guess at the moment I've just got to go up here, and then we'll go up to the Genesis project. So we'll go to a few things, do some more of the quests. It's still only just throwaway quests right now. I don't think the actual quest has started yet. And they just released a new blog. Ooh, I also noticed that I'm quite low on supplies still, so I might also head into... Actually, let's head in there first. Get some brick breakers. I do like me some killing some brick breakers. Wow, this must be a... Okay, brick breaker. Yeah, I was gonna say yes. This must be a binary star, and it is. Interesting. First of all, hey friend, you gonna run away? Yeah, we'll pursue. I'll get my second command to handle it, and I'll send everything against you, pretty much. Not sure why I wouldn't want to send most of the stuff against you. Fantastic. Didn't get very much from it, surprisingly. Oh well, Former survey, pretty shit. Already tell that one shit just by the type of planet, really. And how close it was to the sun. Really, guys? Ooh, training base. Yes, please. They say it's abandoned, but like there's 3 other people just around it, so I'm not really sure it's abandoned or if you're just being like, oh, look at this abandoned base I'm seeing here. I'm going to take from it. No one minds because it is abandoned. Right? Is that the sort of abandoned this place is? Alright. At least we got some Sigma from that. And doing this means we don't actually need to waste any time, which is pretty nice, to be honest. Even if we don't destroy everything. Yes, this makes things a lot easier. And yes, I realize some of them are getting away, but that's okay. We're just doing a short little exploratory mission right now. Alright. That was definitely something I left there, wasn't it? We'll need to go back to Happy Surprise. Here we go. This one's got ruins around it. Ooh, vast ruins. Though surprisingly not very useful. Or a planet. However, this might be. High-tech blueprint package. That definitely seems useful. Floor wing. One of the best BPCs for right now, because we're still running pretty low on stuff. And we got 3 terraforming items. Holy hell. Okay. Okay. I'm okay with this. All brick breakers. Former survey. And there's still nothing there. There's some supply caches though. Actually, lots of supply caches. Actually, kind of impressed on just how many supply caches there are. Imperium probably. I don't even know who the Iron Shell are, but the Imperium seems slightly nicer. Yes, because battles are overrated. To be fair, I'd rather them run away than the alternative, which is them being like, ooh, I'm gonna force you to battle despite the fact we're really weak. Like this one. Like the ones who were clearly running away from me before, but apparently just now like, I'm a badass mother. It's funny. This is the super weapon, right? But I'm loving this laser at the front. How quickly it swaps between targets, how sustained the damage is. Sustained damage seems really good in this game because it really helps increase your flux of the enemy ship. And of course your ship, but hopefully your ship isn't getting shot at as much as the enemy ship, so it'll hopefully be okay. Alright. Well, that was just free money. Fantastic. Funny, whenever I do the really weak breakers, it always makes me wonder if I could go back and do the really strong breakers. But at this point, it's not worth the hassle. Speaking of, interesting. There's not really much in this system, is there? Ground defenses at Sapphire's Breath, very nice. Now, this tech mining should hopefully deliver to, yeah. Oh, that's so good. Well, that was anticlimactic. I'm gonna go to this jump point just so we can see if there's anything else. Okay, well, the hegemony have arrived. Hopefully my people will just bribe them and be done with it. I'm also noticing just how quickly my supplies are going down, even with the looting. I may not be able to get away with going straight to those quests, actually. Might want to go to a place with people after all. Well, dabble. May one option. There's a military world there called Sphinx. Sphinx. You think that would have been under control of the other guys? The Iron Shell. We still don't actually know who Iron Shell is. I haven't actually really seen them properly, so I guess we'll go check out Iron Shell. Like, I saw them pop up before, but I didn't know who they were. They may not like me, but, you know. As long as they're not a pirate faction, we should be right? Alright, turn line. Okay, let's see. That one's Hegemony. That's Hegemony. Iron Shell. Ooh, it is actually a red color, even though it didn't look like it on the map. That's interesting. Now, let's see, red and orange. First of all, let's just buy some more supplies. It's always very important just to stock up. And of course, sell stuff back to them as well, because, well, you can see my inventory space doesn't, last forever. Though it might seem like it has as many atlases as I've got. There we go. Alright, let's go check out, actually wait, before we go, you wouldn't have to have any ships, would you? I'm always on the lookout for something cool and unique. Nope, apparently not. Oh, good. We'll go straight on to this military of them then. Well, they're not opposed to me, and they'll sell me supplies. So quite frankly, I see this as a total win. In fact, they'll even sell me stuff in their military base. So at least that does also mean I get to see more of their ships. So let's see, their regular ships, be standard really, nothing really crazy. Another Prometheus tanker, which wouldn't be bad. Aha! Onslaught, Sky Spitters, Champions. Oh, okay. So they've got a lot of 14th. Are they literally the remains of the 14th Legion? Is that what they're meant to be? Interesting. Very, very interesting. And by the way, guys, I don't know how friendly we are, but I'd like to file my quarterly taxes. Okay. Oh shit. I owe a bunch of money. I mean, paying with them meant I got both Hegemony and Iron Shell stuff, so, you know. No, I didn't mean that. Okay. All good. I guess the tax return thing doesn't always work out in your favor. Makes sense, I'm paying a lot. I'm not sure what I get for my taxes, though, because my taxes seem to pay for my own bloody... Yeah. The only thing my taxes seem to pay for is the bloody raids they do on my space. So, okay. Alright, let's continue. Oh yeah, that's right, that's where I was going. Then I was gonna go upwards to the next space. So, wait, where are the others? Yeah, up there. Oh, that's I had actually went to there when I should have went to there. Gotcha. Oh well, I'm okay with being corrected. Beautiful. And beautiful. I realize it's not actually beautiful, but hey, I'm generally a pretty positive person. I still haven't actually released even a single episode in this series. I'm just recording it. So it's sort of like, I could just be doing more random games. But I felt like playing Starsector, and after a long day of work, now I'm back to work. It's good to relax with something relaxing like space. Space is really relaxing. Whoa. Okay, this is good. It could be another actually interesting system. And if that's the case, I might actually go and have a little explore about what we can see. Like, why the hell is there a research station here? Wait, what? Oh, that's a surprise. It's a research station. Oh. It's literally just a research station that they're like, yeah, you probably don't want to come here. Which, to be fair, would be what would happen for a lot of research stations. Okay. Oh, this is Lydic Church. Okay. A small size in mass is like low in old Earth, like to retain heavily insulating atmosphere, which prevents the surface water from boiling. The moon is incredibly hot by human standards, but even on the coldest nights, atmospheric temperature can be likened to a warm bath. Many faithful journey to live on to Divinus, but few stay long. Seen as a pilgrimage. It's also one of the few Ludic worlds where industrialized machinery is permitted, and the hostile environment would be lethal without modern amenities. Okay, this must be where I'm actually coming for the quest, I suppose. Because it would explain it. Am I going to be able to bullshit someone again? I hope so. Negotiate to avoid pain, clearly. I'm pretty sure this is exactly the same as last time. You know, I should have paid. That was kind of sad, really. Obviously, the throwaway quests are always going to be not as interesting, but I'll tell you what is interesting. This gate. Interesting. Yeah, there's 4 things in here. Okay. Now, what is actually here as well? Like, is this... Oh. Oh, what? That's a surprise. It's a nebula with a lot of death in it. And a shield, by the looks of it. Huh. It's almost certainly a modded planet, right? Damn. Not a bad place, really. I mean, besides the obvious. I'm just gonna keep buying stuff, but I might as well check your ships as well. Oh. You don't like me at all, do you? Oh well, I don't see... Let's see what this says. It says, the domain placed this gate atop the Quaternary star system's primary barycenter, forever anchored in place between the 4 stars. Unlike most hypergates, stories say the Vis gate was designed to perform an additional function, stabilizing the interstellar medium. Centuries of neglect after the collapse have reportedly caused those non-standard systems to malfunction. No doubt removing remaining volume of habitable space will someday vanish. Huh. Very interesting. Completely useless, but interesting. Basically just shove the gate right in the middle of the 4 systems. Fair enough. Alright, let's keep going forward to Alfonso. Alright. Maximum speed, because I'm definitely not just traveling here slowly. I want to travel here fast. And maybe kill some pirates on the way. Okay, looks like that's perfect. 3 jumps away exactly. Right, preliminary survey, but not the rest. This must mean something that they colonized. Oops. Form survey G, not F. What's he saying they colonized later, so it's a post. Yeah, see, this even got a mining team around it. Actually, no, this is just a... Okay, it's not colonized, gotcha. Blood ruins. And nothing good. However, I will never say no to a mining base. Okay, it actually had something really good in it. Another biofactory embryo. Another combat drone replicator, which is also very useful. Yeah. This was a good place, actually. Fair enough. Let's also sort to see if we've got anything else we can refine. No, just a little bit of ore, but we'll probably get more from this, I assume. Yeah, okay, transplutonics and regular ore. We might as well at least turn on the furnaces, guys. Alright, I guess we'll just give a quick fly around to everything else, including the gate. Because you never know. You never know what's around there. Could be something interesting, like a star base near it. At the moment, I admit, does not seem like it has anything interesting. No. Alright, let's go south. Pirates. Scavenger. Well, neither of them seem to have any interest in me, so I'm going to keep on my way and hope we find a research base. Alright, nothing there. No, there's definitely not a research base. There is something out here which could be interesting. We're making a lot of money too. Actually, we got something there as well. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in the system for surveying, isn't there? Okay, that was very useless, but this will be the opposite of very useless, won't it? I mean, it's equipment cache. This can sometimes have something good in it. Yeah, a universal cruiser. Don't know what that is, but I want it. Okay, cool. It had 2 blueprints I hadn't had before. So I'd say, yeah, that was pretty much worth it. Oh wait, something else out here. Oh, damn, this system is absolutely chockers with stuff. That's interesting. Oh. Okay. Civilian transport. Look, as long as I mark it on my map, we're fine. This one we saw something else. Could be a ship, I suppose. Alright, let's go here, perform a survey. Fantastic. This will be another useless world. Perform a survey. Not entirely useless, but pretty damn useless, yeah. Alright, and nothing else, so let's go. Well, that worked well, actually. In fact, given how far up this is, I'm surprised it was so good. Maybe they make sure that they get put in good systems. That'd be a way to make this more fun. If when going to quests, you knew the systems were going to be good. But you never know. I do admit, though, technically, it would be possible for every system to be good in a different way. Like, that's one thing I know about Stellaris. Every system has its own little story to tell. Even if it's a very small story, every system has a story to tell in Stellaris. Well, this was anticlimactic, to say the least. Not that one, I think this one. Out of volatiles, so I can't do that anyway. So let's just go around and see what we can find. Hopefully we'll find it. There it is. That really did not take very long, no. Alright, looks like they took it, so we need to go to the nearest jump point, which apparently is this one, but realistically it's going to be one slightly further away. I said one slightly further away, but we've only got 2 choices, and oh, so now you're back there. Okay, sure, friend. Is that the comm request? Ooh, she's cute. Valhalla, very nice. Hey, what brings this to you, Captain? Say, aren't you the Monday Delimus? Scaringe blinks. Yes, my name is in the comms ID. We explained this when it changed when our line was opened. It's coming back to you now. Some minor report while on dock on the ways back. Not sure why he's weird so deeply into enabling vessels' ownership status and history of public affiliations. Just something's past time, or the cargo's moved on, perhaps. You explained, referencing details you now recall, that they're Monday Demios, serving long-term contract for the Provincial Supply Stock Combine, registered with a good old APCC, the Argus Provisional Commerce Concordat. It's a good thing you found them now, rather than having to find out when they got back to Norcia. Find out what? The results of the investigation, of course. The investigation? Look, there's a scandal and legal action involved, and it's toppled most of the board of directors of PSSC after APCC were ticked off about funds being shuffled between certain providers of Ghost Capital in a scheme involving heavy weapons smuggled into Panther space, leverage off prime, even-tied real estate. The rock goes deep, and with the interfractional diplomatic pressure, the Concordat will see more heads roll in the upcoming cycle, that's for sure. But your real problem is the expropriation order. She kind of brings that. Yeah, yes, she confirms. Sadly, the sum of property owned by the PSCC, and leased, covenant bonded, indentured, or contracts of therefore are all forfeited to the APCC to be sold off to pay the enormous fines. And the rights to that property is still, as they say, in transit. Has been sold off in an anonymous auction. Oh no, it's good that you got here first to tip them off about the mess. Why, they could have found themselves adrift in a life pod, missing every redundant organ, and if an unsavory repossessor found them first, With this warning, they can scrub their transponder ID, sell everything they're carrying on the black market. They find and buy citizenship on any independent polity they won't find polity they want with the seed capital left over from whatever venture comes next. As a tip-off, perhaps I could take a bit of that salvage. Captain Demios agrees quickly that you've been more than helpful, and that one specific bit of salvage is hardly enough for reward for what you've done. You can only shake your head and smile. Explaining this, out in the stars, independent captains like you and her look out for each other. The scavenger looks at you with grim determination as you say goodbyes. Burn bright, Captain Owl. Thank you once more. Close the comlink. Just your logistics officer reports that the cargo drone has delivered the mission cargo. Yeah, I almost want to kill her. Not because I don't like her, but because I feel so bad about when she finds out that I've betrayed her. I feel bad. But no, she'll find out and she'll probably get really mad at me one day. But I mean, really cool if she did. But I don't think she will. Technically, she was stealing from the academy, so you know she's a bit of a criminal, just a bit of one, you know, just a tinsy wincy bit of crime, you know, nothing too major. It's mostly just a little bit of crime. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Thank you, guys. Alright, here we go. Second last stop before we start heading back into more civilized space. We got plenty of supplies and plenty of resources to stay out here. And now we're in domain space. Looks like we'll get more supplies because, well, we all know what domain space means. It means lots and lots of free, but surprisingly crappy loot. Really crappy, apparently. Fantastic. So I think this was the delivering, oh god, there's lots of loot here. Oh, well that's nice, at least another survey ship. That's less nice when it's not a good survey ship, but... Oh, what was that? Prometheus cast Forge template. Still don't know how to use those, but I'm very happy to find another one, whatever they are. Alright. We found it, and we've got her off. And we can also now survey her planet, and continue to move on. Yes, I realize I should probably go to these these probes, but I'm also very lazy, and they're very rarely any good. I feel like my flagship, or ex-flagship, my super ship as they called it, just wanted to have a head start with her, because she's usually out there killing everyone. He's just like, no, it's my turn this time. He's definitely a lot more effective since I got him his shield upgrades, and not since I stopped captaining him. Definitely the shield upgrades. Also, I can't help but notice after all this time that I'm still not losing any of those goddamn problems on this ship. I feel like this ship is just shit, full stop. It's like, everything else is empty. This should start losing D-mods eventually, right? Then maybe I can sell it for something that's not a complete and utter waste of my time. Anyway. We've got to go on to Beta Benign, which is Benoma, which is exactly as far away as humanly possible from, well, what else you'd expect, which is interesting. Like the other thing we went to before, the Red Planet. I really probably shouldn't have wasted that. Yeah, I definitely should have. Because I definitely just made that trip longer than it had to be. Yes. Good job, me. so proud of you, me. You've really found a way to make our trips in space so much worse than they already are. Alright, here we go. Let's see what the weather system is. Okay, Genesis Project Station. Let's just go straight there. If we're lucky, we might get a nice fight with a battleship. Now, if we can claim this battleship, I would be very happy. Alright. Let's see. Now, the other question is, will I actually lose? Probably not, but will I be able to take that? I would love to take it. Look how many guns it has. Now, let's point out, this has 5 main guns and some sub guns, which are also very, very powerful. Like, just in sheer term of like number of guns, this thing is massive. Also, you can't help but notice just how much of a beating it's forcing my ships to take. And think about if I could fill up with good guns. Just imagine. A bunch of tachyons. Maybe a bunch of super weapons. Who fucking knows? I just need that in my life. I almost prefer it's over that ship, but it's definitely doing it of its own accord. Okay, there is a super weapon firing directly at it, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Oh no, it's definitely going down. In fact, I hope you're not trying to escape, my friend. I've never seen them try and escape before. Oh, it looks like they've taken down, or we taken down that? Where's Sophia? Is our ship still around? Like, actually, a few of our ships seem like they're going down. Ew, this isn't great at all. Oh well, the battleship's down, which means we pretty much won this. Oh no, she's still here. Look at her, she's still good. Sierra's still good. We're still good. Job, Sierra. In fact, she's still kicking ass. I never should have doubted her. And we've got one more ship, and we do have to recover one ship, because I definitely saw this one ship with me and it's died. Okay. I probably forgot to press the auto part button, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay, it just died because it's a shitty ship. That's... I mean, I don't know if that's better or worse, but still. Alright. We can get... Really? That one died too. It's really shit. Okay. Even this one doesn't require a story point. I had to pay 2 story points. One of the ship I don't even like. God damn it. I mean, I probably didn't... Ooh. I appreciate the 5 alpha cores, yes. Alright. So then we get the... Ooh, 2 stellar reflector cores. Oh, very nice. Now, even though it didn't give us a... Oh, and another one thing. Even though it didn't give us what we wanted, in terms of... it doesn't give us a choice of where we want to sell it, basically. Because we do get the ability to build it. So, the Genesis is right here. So when we get a more powerful amount, more capacity, we can start considering maybe building that. And by maybe, I mean definitely building that. Like, without a doubt building it. Like, building an awful lot. Because you remember our shortages we were having before. That's because we have low resources, we don't have space, blah, blah. This gives us more resources, it gives us more space, it gives us pretty much everything we could possibly want. It is a fantastic thing. And if we find a really great system with lots of rings, lots of specifically... different ring systems, it can be very powerful. Though I must admit, there was a couple times when I literally built a ring system next to a planet next to a planet. I feel like they probably should deal with that at some point. But you know, I'm not modding this game. I don't have the skill. I don't think I have the skill. I haven't thought to look, to be honest. But if I was to make a mod in this game, it would be a way to make like more advanced colonies. My plan would be, I would want, first of all, Grand Colonies to give us a 3rd page. And he's like, oh, I've never seen anyone have more than 3 pages. Yes, but, hear me out. To make them truly grand, what we need is a bunch of service industries. And some more production industries. So the idea is you'd produce a lot on your mining planets. And then they would go and create other goods, which would then be turned into service industries. You could have, say, for example... a commerce hub, which might be an upgrade of commerce, it might be a separate place, but that could produce office capacity, for example. and then that office capacity could be used for something in particular. Like it could be maybe an administration hub, which allows you to get bigger planets. Maybe it undoes the effects of overcramped, and yes, I realize you can disable it. I have disabled it, but if you could have a building that's disabled cramped, then that'd be even better. And then maybe you could even unlock a third building when it gets a third page when it gets upgraded. That would be amazing, because then you could have a series of first of all a bloody massive set of planets. And I realize at what point you say, well, there's no point of that, but it sort of is like role playing, trying to rebuild the empire, sort of under domain, etc. Like one of the things I did in one of my previous games is when I felt like my ships had reached a level of just impressiveness, that couldn't be matched. I literally renamed myself Domain, and it's just like I can just imagine it's like, guys, what is it? That small faction in the middle of nowhere that like used to have only one planet? Yeah, it's now got about 12, and it's starting to call itself the Domain or the New Domain. Like, yeah, well, we just aren't gonna listen to it. Like, why would we possibly accept that? Probably because they've got a massive fleet full of capital ships, and they're bearing down sweet fire upon anyone who's disagreeing with them. I mean, that does do it, yeah. Yeah. And that would do it, because war never changes. Okay. But you know what does change? My direction. I'm going this way now. Why? I just want to see if there's anything out near the gate. If I had finished the... Okay. Missile cruiser. Phase freighter. Okay, literally nothing here. Let's transverse. Okay. Alright, we're good. Alright, we can still get back to our home too. Another thing I want to do is I want to see what the difference in these different things is. As far as I know, the only nebulas I've been to so far are these regular blue ones. Oh. Nebula young. Yeah, maybe I've been to the purple ones before. Are they old then? Nope, just orange star? No. Old. Oh, okay. So young, regular, old. Okay. That's cool. So, kind of fascinating. Kind of weird. Kind of want to know what the hell's going on about. So, let's go back to Galatea. Now, before we do go, though, is there anything else I can refine or throw out? Oh, I need to throw out something, apparently, because quite low on the old space. Alright, so I've got enough that I can make a little bit of green, a little bit of blue. And when I say a little bit of blue and a little bit of green, I really mean a little bit of blue and a little bit of green. Okay. Now oh, hello. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna kill you. It's fine. You wanna... I'm not wasting any story points on you. I mean, I think you just don't... Yeah, I think these guys just underestimate exactly who they're dealing with at the moment. Yeah, like, look at their ships. Look at their ships. Okay, that one's a little bit bigger. Okay, they've got a few bigger ships there I didn't even notice before, but that's still not much. I mean, it is a bit, but it's not going to be enough to deal with me, surely. In fact, when you see that my ships are already really just having a great field day. I mean, even this ship, which I just took, it only has like a fraction of the guns it will have, is going in there and really kicking ass, taking names. In fact, I can give that an AI core, which makes it even better, damn it. Because all the AI governors have two skills. The AI generals, the AI officers, oof, they are nice. However, unfortunately, you can only put them on these particular ones. That's okay. Yeah, I am oh, wait. That's a spore ship. That's one of those big-ass ships that I said I wanted. I mean, if it lets me take it, I will. I mean, it looked pretty damn impressive when I saw it for sale. Maybe I should try and take it down, because I know its main claim to fame is... Ooh, you should probably escape, my friend. I don't want to waste a story point having to repair you. We already had to do that for a few other ships, so not you. I think I should still have this, but I gotta say, I was not expecting that to be here. I probably should have paid some attention, but I mean, it is a... Oh, it's a brick. It's a space brick. Like, for a bunch of people who apparently don't like technology, they really love to make a big brick of death, don't they? What's going to happen when this explodes? Which will have to happen shortly, right? Like, everything else is almost gone. Yeah. I mean, let's pursue them and send some of my less damaged people out against it. Alright, consider ship recovery. Can I recover the thing? No. That'd be way too nice, wouldn't it? Oh well, it should have a bunch of stuff on it. And it does. Oof, yeah, a bunch of autocannons. I mean, really not that much, to be honest, but... yeah. This is for all my metal out. I mean, how desperate for money am I? Alright, let's go faster. Let's not let the Ludic Path arseholes stop us again. Gotta say, that spore ship though, I'm glad I can build it. I want to build one myself. It took a lot of effort to destroy, and if you had a good fleet around it, I can only imagine. I can also only imagine how much fuel it uses, so we might also want to build one of those fuel tankers as well. Which is something we can do, because we also got those instructions, because yay. That is the scientific thing. That's what our scientists said when they first realized we could build it. They were just like, yay. And I was like, I know. Why did it just say I finished the quest already? I haven't been back to Galactea yet. Or was it literally just that fleet I had to kill? I don't know. I'm just gonna go over to the place I have to go to. Hello there, friends. I mean, I just want to finish one stat, but okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to read this one. It's pretty funny. Sebastian rereads his data pad with a concerned look, but says, "There's a." Oh, see, here we go. Okay, where is it? Okay, Sebastian rereads his data pad with a concerned look. He then says, "There's a way to get back into hyperspace without using a jump point." He looks at you, perhaps wondering if you'll think him insane. It's not a joke. Before the hegemony arrested many of our top hyperspace researchers after the big incident, one of them, Scarlet Concourse, was working on this theory. We were very close to finding out an application of some sort of a transverse jump, which could move a ship directly directly to hyperspace and then from normal space. He puts down the datapad, looking worried, theoretically. And you're like, I know how to do that. You what? Sebastian looks stunned, processing your statement. I suppose, of course, there are rumors, antidotes. I mean, do you providing some good navigational logs? Data would be quite fascinating and I'll have my nav officer provide everything you need. Oh, wonderful, he smiles. This could confirm the, right, you had things to do. Where were we? So yeah, basically we just turns out that we already know how to do what he's trying to find by saving this person, but you know, he's still doing it apparently. I think those are the last 2 quests you have to finish before they actually move you on and give you something else to do. So that's nice to know as well. I haven't went much further in the main quest than this, so we'll see. Oh wow, they're really okay. So I think while we're in here, I might actually go back to Freeport and have a little look at what they've got on offer, because Freeport is a pretty interesting place, I've got to say. And I wouldn't mind buying some guns from that high-tech seller on my way back through. I've got $3 million at the moment, burning my virtual pockets, so why wouldn't I? Oh well, full speed, and now once we set up our heavy industry a little bit more, we're going to be able to have some nice fun with some of that new tech we found. But there's still something bigger that we need to get. I'll be working on that shortly too. Will require a lot more surveying though, so I hope you like chill just surveying, because that's what's going to happen. Alright, now don't know if any of these guns are decent, but I mean, I could just buy some. What's ED Shipyard again? Oh, yeah, it's one of those weird ships. I'm just going to buy all these because I haven't seen many of their stuff around, so there we go. Black market. You know, you'd think that the black market would be interesting, but like it's less interesting than the bloody high market seller. Speaking of, how many of these are new and how many of these are actually old? I'll need to check after this. The way to check is by going down to the bottom and seeing. Okay, so most of these guns are brand new for me. Well, not brand new, but possibly brand new. I don't know. Fleet. Alright, so buy. Nothing in the basic ships. High-end seller, as usual, has some interesting stuff. A fleet carrier that's very long and don't really need more fleet carriers. A battle cruiser. Odyssey, that sounds pretty interesting. Let's have a look at this one. It says the asymmetric spheroid design will belays the power of this battle cruiser. The base hull presents a loadout which favors heavy energy weapons and a mobility focus. A 2-wing hangar capacity complements the tactical options. I mean, sounds alright, but nothing really crazy. So let's look at the ED Shipyard. Now they do have a behemoth tanker, but I can make one of those myself at the moment. In fact, they don't really have anything else of interest here at the moment. So, all things considered, it's I mean, I guess it was worth coming here. I guess. Wait, something else I want to check. Any special items on this place? No, but they produce drugs. Lots and lots of drugs. Okay. So let's go back to our home. We'll go back to Hades first, because I know we had lots of work to do on Hades. Terraforming and such, we'll see how much is done. We also need to go to the new planets, Happy Surprise, and whatever the other one was called. Come on. Repair the ship. Thank you. The problem is, like, we'd be able to warp a lot faster if it wasn't for the atlases in our ship, in our crew. I kind of want to replace it, and I know there is a mod I downloaded that does that. But it's yeah. It's not there yet. We don't have it yet, so. Alright, cool. We can actually even warp straight in next to it. Oh, what? Okay, I was gonna say, fast picket? What the hell are you trying to do? I'm the bad guy. I'm literally your boss. Alright, so terraforming is going quite nicely. Not too long left. I can upgrade to heavy batteries. I can upgrade to power station. I can make improvements for the accessibility. And I can install a AI core. There we go. Fantastic. I can also make improvements to this. Oh, I can't. Actually, I can't afford it. In fact, I probably should save it, to be honest. But I will do that. And I will do this. And I will also assign this item as well. Combat drones. Quality defenses go up. And I'll also assign this one here. Yeah, might as well. I see no reason not to do this to everything. Upgrade to Interstellar Relay. Sure, that sounds fun. Wow, there's still 6 days left on the bloody variable assembler. Really? Ah. Alright, we'll just wait here for 6 days then. Ooh. Oh yeah, the shield's up. I mean, I knew it was before, but I didn't actually look at it. I just almost didn't notice because it was red, and you know the shield is red, and the planet's red. Everything's red. Okay. All right. Variable assembly. So let's install the very useful supplies and fuel one. Although technically, actually no. Technically, this is a military base. I should install the Marines and heavy armaments one. And then later, I will upgrade it to variable manufacturing, because that also allows some of those commodities to transfer across into there. Which probably also means I should also assign an AI core to this. And I should probably also assign an AI core to this for later, when I can upgrade it. In fact, yeah, this planet is definitely full of AI at the moment, so... In fact... Almost tempted to wait for that to finish, but no, I won't. I've got other places to go. I've got other planets to see. I've got to go to... yeah, I forgot that was north, so I've got to go back here. Because these planets are really bad. Like, Hades was bad, sure. Like, but this one is, like, they're all bad in this system. And so is Hades. So yeah, I guess really it's very similar to Hades situation, to be honest. Yeah, no thank you. Please don't. Alright, here we go. So, we've got Sapphire's Breath and Happy Surprise. That's right, they were on the gas giant. So let's go. Now, we also got to check to make sure there's no more remnant here anyway, so they shouldn't respawn anymore. Here we go. Alright, so variable assembler. Now you can install that one. You can get an AI core. You can be upgraded. Okay, I think we're doing well. Be interested to see if the tech mining's done anything by the time I get back. Now, I don't really care if this thing heats up because it's not really extreme cold, so it's not really point in putting anything here to use that cold. So I will definitely put down an in-brain oscillator, healing. I'll do anything to make this planet nicer at the moment. I will need to build a supercomputer somewhere eventually, but for now, might even be at this place, to be honest. Is it very cold? Yeah, it's extreme cold. I'm sorry. I think you got really good mining too. What if I decide to build here already? I might actually save the coldness here. Which means I'm going to have to wait a little bit anyway, because there's not much point in me, yeah, I've got to wait a little bit, because I need to give more instructions, and I'll only be able to do very basic stuff. Subjugation is just the way they get rid of decivilized, which is something we definitely need to get rid of. We also want to deal with the atmospheric issues. And then I want to get up the supercomputer, but or do I? Let me check something here. So the item I want to put into the supercomputer is this one, which is cool and all, but it's within 12 light years. So every planet that gets affected by it will need to be within 12 light years. The question is, how far away are my 8.8? Okay, so that's my furthest away place. 8.8, 7.8, yeah, 8.3. Okay, so just right there is in range. But the interesting thing is, I had no idea how close this was to the core systems as well. Interesting. Very interesting. And I haven't even explored these three yet. How have I been here? But I haven't been here. Okay, I'm not going to ask any questions. That's actually a good thing. So I will definitely put a supercomputer here because there's still chances that I can colonize a boatload of cool stuff here. So that's a positive. Now, as I said, I do want to wait here a little bit longer. Just another month, see what I can do money-wise. It's odd. Oh. That would have been something I did, right? Probably something I did. Usually something I did. Not gonna lie, it's probably me. It's probably all me. I did it. No. Gotta wait, gotta wait. I want to put on more terraforming options before we leave. So we got 1 day left to last, and there we go. No, 2 days, okay. Oh, cool. Interstellar relay is done at, so yeah, the interstellar relay is cool. And it says here, Axis patrol execute, meh. The colony has the largest fleet and does not receive the bonus, but, oh, damn it. Okay, so I need that. I need that on the other planets in the system. But if I can get, there's an item I can get which extends that outwards further, which works very nicely. So for now, I guess I can delete that later if I don't need it. I'm kind of sad I built something that didn't need it, but I feel like anything military related still needs to go on that planet. Anyway, it's fine. Atmospheric filter, there we go, that's important. Subjugation corpse, less, wait, can I still not afford anything else? Can I not afford integration? No, apparently not. Oh god, I'm literally $500 short of integration. And a lot more of tectonics, so I guess we'll have to come back here later. That's okay, we're going back to the capital now, so... Although, do I want to go straight back to the capital? Probably not. Let's fix a problem. Let's right a wrong. Put right what once went wrong, hoping each time that the next leap or next spaceship ride will be the spaceship ride home. And then there's a man who's smoking cigars in the future who really, honestly, I feel like that is something that probably wouldn't be socially acceptable in the future when you're time traveling. Like, if there's problems, like, it's like, oh yes, the mistakes of the past, such as, you know, the rampant tobacco usage in our past. It would be quite hilarious if they were like, oh, we got to stop this company. They're a giant tobacco manufactory. Like, what? And he didn't actually tell them. I'm guessing would be what happens. Ooh, class 4 survey. Very nice. Extensive ruins. In fact, that's almost certainly going to be a place we will eventually colonize, yes. And it's even got... Ooh, what's... Wait, there's a few things here. Nah. But soil nanites. Haven't seen that before. Increases farming by 2 units. Huh. Cool. Very nice, actually. And another terraforming blueprint, so yeah, that's really good. That's really nice. It's a beautiful find. Thank you. For a system I wasn't actually going to, it's actually kind of scary how good that planet was. Like, I flew over it multiple times and stuff. Like, yes, it could be better, but like, it's actually quite good already. Don't think there'll be as much good stuff here. Dry volcanic could be good. Eh. I'm surprised this system has 3 planets. Even as a tiny little red dwarf, or brown dwarf. Sorry, red dwarf is a completely different thing. It's a great show though. If anyone hasn't seen Red Dwarf, definitely make sure you do. Okay, so Hades we've been to recently. Gundam, we could probably head back to go to Gundam on the way home. Like, I realize I keep making this trip longer and longer and longer, but come on. I also need to find more operatives, because they do a really good job of like slowly just eliminating the lytic cells paths. Oh, hello. Well, I guess the Vic are definitely taking advantage of the fact that I'm the one that runs this place. Since no one's really touched me, I guess I can't really complain. Alright, what do we have here? Orbital works, ancient laboratory. So we can actually do anything with that place though, so kind of useless really. Full HQ, okay. Let's just build up. Is there any way to? No. No way to terraform this, which is odd because, heat. Oh, yeah, soul shade. Yeah, and I can do that right now. Sorry. I'm an idiot, that's why. And atmosphere. Do we have the atmosphere building up? Is there even an atmosphere building that I have? Atmospheric pump, that'll do it. Well, I guess we gotta wait around for a little bit. Like, literally a little bit. Like, literally just a couple of days. Okay, that's better. That's much better. Alright, now. Let's build an atmosphere pump. Fantastic. Is there anything else I can build one here? Around the fences, I'll never say no to. Even though I haven't been attacked yet, you never know. You never know what's going to happen to you. Right. Cool. We're good. Let's go back to Owl's Nest. Finally back to the capital. Know what you're thinking. You've never actually been back. You haven't been back to the capital in a very long time now. You keep on delaying. Something's going to stop you again. It's like, well, maybe, but I hope not. There's things I need to do here. Ah, look, the atmospheric filter at Hades is done, which means it's getting one step closer. I mean, I don't know, actually. Like, when the tectonic engine finishes, like, will this still be a volcanic world? Because technically the heat alone should be enough. But, like, you'd think extreme tectonic activity would stop the heat. Or would stop, not the heat, the volcanoes. I know, I hope I don't accidentally make Hades too livable. Like, it was the perfect place. I don't want to ruin it with my making it actually nice. God. What do I look like? Someone who cares about my people? God. Ugh. I don't want to think about it. I'm kidding, I do care. Right, I guess that's everything. Oh no, so got those. Good. I was expecting I would have had, you know, a little bit more, but that's okay. Also, yes, can't help but notice few AI cores in storage. I must have gone to Kefka's. Wait, what did I? Or is that all from the tech salvage? Oh god, I think that might be. Holy shit, when he said it was overpowered, I didn't expect this. Okay, improved tech mining is literally the mod is called slightly improved tech mining. Can I just say that is the biggest lie I've ever heard. Holy shit. Yeah, no, it's not a slightly improved tech mine when I come back to 25 nanoforges. Holy shit, what the hell? That is, okay. Okay, so terraforming is never a problem ever again. Gotcha. And also I can't help but notice that also made it, impossible to run out. Like, it can't run out. It literally can't run out. Like, between the AI cores I just got just from being there, holy hell, and all those blueprints, I think this single-handedly did decrease the amount of time this playthrough is going to go for, because it sort of made surveying obsolete. I've now got an unlimited number of terraforming items, which is kind of crazy. I guess maybe the tech mining mod can't be blamed entirely, just because, well, I'm guessing the tech mining mods. God damn it, there's still so many more. Also, these are all VPCs, and even some VPCs I haven't seen in this playthrough. Holy shit! Not to mention a bunch of forged templates. God damn it! Well, I guess we'll be able to answer our question about forged templates then. God. Okay. Shit. First of all, is there anything I can actually use? Yes, there's lots of things I can use. Like lots and lots and lots. I don't even see what these are. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? At this point, I sell the bonuses. Like, holy shit, I've only been gone for a few months. When my friend said that this was broken, and I guess it's because slightly improved tech mining just gives you these things, but like, realistically, the only reason it's able to drop so many good things is because I've got so many mods enabled that makes these things drop. These are all new things. Holy shit. Okay, well things are going to go a little bit faster now. I see. I wasn't expecting that. Holy hell. I've only ever used tech mining without improving it and putting in a core on it. The first thing, climate sculpting project is a must now. I can make everything perfect. Planetary shield is very important because, I mean, does anything else matter at this point? Probably not. In fact, I need to check to see if I've got any items I can install now, because I probably will. Yes, I've got 2 more of those things. Holy shit. Sign AI core. I've got plenty of AI cores at the moment. Surprised I only had 1 of those. Okay, upgrade to Interstellar. I know that's probably not perfect, but useful. Sign item. Okay, I admit a lot of these items aren't that useful at this very second. And I don't think I can install a second one, can I? I mean, 4 is better than 2, and I need more drugs, so I probably need to take that over to somewhere else. Okay. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that level of craziness. Oh boy, things can balloon now. In fact, remember I talked about how I needed a solar lamp for this? Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear. This is a tech explosion. Things are getting hot in here. I'm gonna have to take off all my... I mean, what? This is a Sakura game? I mean, I'm not saying I do take everything off when I'm playing Sakura games. I feel like that would be an image that no one would want in their head. Then again, I haven't actually... no one knows what I look like. So for all you guys know, I could be bloody beautiful. And you know what? I'm not going to change any sort of thought processes. You think about me however you want to. However, you know, just maybe, I don't know. But anyway, no, I'm kidding. This joke has gone too far. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, it counters the effects of cold, extreme cold, poor light, and darkness, which instantly brings the hazard rating down to nothing, and we don't even need to really do this, but I've got unlimited stuff, so why wouldn't I? In fact, let's do this to get even more of those, and hell, I was going to build I mean, I still could, I guess, build a Kafka sim. No point putting Kafka simulator here, actually. Why do you need mining? I don't know mining here yet, do I? I mean, honestly, at this point, it feels like getting AI cores is about to explode very quickly. So it probably doesn't really matter. Alright, I guess we're good here for now. I can see if I can build anything else. Academy would help. Chameleon might be interesting, but no. Way station, it's always nice. I've already built the special building here. I will need a centralization bureau, especially when I start building up everything in great numbers. Because still, we can use this explosion quite. In fact, I could probably, once I've gotten some more heavy industry, we can really expand quite quickly. So I've really got to start building some heavy industry. I mean, I don't need to. Technically, I've probably already got enough income that I could start to build but it would still take a few extra months, and I kind of just want to be overpowered. I mean, I already am, especially with that tech thing. I was not expecting the slightly better tech salvage to be that insanely OP. No. That's the only thing that's changed, so I can't really blame anything else now, can I? Alright. Mining. Soul item. Okay. Really need some special things as well, apparently, so. Star Fortress. Light industry is still going well. In fact, I can build a lot more interesting things there now. Refining, standalone station, no atmosphere. Yeah, that's a problem. Alright, I can apparently build another industry. So I think at this point, heavy industry is the only real option I've got. And I might as well check if there's anything else even remotely interesting in this system. I mean, that one's pretty good. It's got rich, rare, and abundant ore. So, I mean, I don't see any reason not to colonize that planet. It's got ore. I can mine it. If I mine it, it'll be good. It doesn't take me very much to fix it up, so... Establish a colony. Alright. Let's see, so it needs an atmosphere. Or does it? Yes, it probably does. Or does it? Yes, it does. We're trying to build mining here. Okay, fine. We'll make it beautiful. It is a core world then. I'll count it as a core world. Happy? Happy? Yes, I am. Good, I guess. Well, you're still running out of money pretty quickly, I will say that much. And we also still need to go back and get some crew. Probably get some crew back from the capital again, so probably also see if I can colonize anything else as well. Because anything even remotely good right now is worth getting, because this has changed. Everything has changed. Tech mining has changed everything. In fact, I'd be curious to know how much has actually came in since I've been gone. I haven't even been gone for very long at all. Okay. First of all, I've already gotten 2 more alpha cores. Like, I've only been gone for a very, very fraction of time. Already gotten 2 blueprints. Already gotten 3 corrupted nanoforges and atmospherics of... Okay, so yeah, this is insane. I was literally only here a few seconds ago, and I've already got... Okay, you know what? Fine. I wasn't trying to make this a balanced playthrough anyway. If I want it to be a balanced playthrough, but I think this alone, this glitch, replaces any of the strength I got from, say, increasing the core drop points or any of the other stupid things I did. Maybe not the built-in weapon system increase. That probably is something that is still overpowered as shit that I wouldn't be able to do with this. But everything else, like unlimited terraforming items, is crazy good, and it saves me a lot of hassle and time. So don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about this insane level of build-up that's about to occur. And we can finally also find out what this So I'm guessing this is what it does. It saw damage 1 to repair it. So what if I put this into storage, industrial supply store, and just put these there? Will it just automatically go through them all? I think it does, because I was always wondering what that did, but it makes sense if that's what it was for. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Get more growth here. Install a terraforming core in this, so this will become a very pretty planet in a few. Does there have any more terraforming need to be done? I don't think so. After those ones are done, I think we'll be good. Okay, speaking of, there was another planet in the system that was mildly good. This 3-star one. And that's about all. So let's go to that other planet and colonize it. It's not even great. I just want it. It just has another thing on it. So why wouldn't I? Yeah. It's got another industrial ruins. And I also realized I didn't actually buy any people when I was last at the place, the thing. So, you know, it's funny. I'll have to wait here. Not wait here. I'll have to go and come back. But you know, every bit of time I waste is more time that's spent with my months ticking away. Not like I'm going to be fighting anytime soon. I've got a lot of build up to do now. I've got this. The tech explosion is real. In fact, once again, I've only been gone for... Okay, at this point we've been gone for less than a month. So until the month is up... Let's wait. That's a good point. Let's wait till the month is up. Oh, damn. It's got that's a massive bit of stellar waste right there. Like, seriously, guys. Clean up after yourself, damn it. Okay. Alright, so, first of all... No, not first of all. This is the first of all. Yes, buy more stuff. Also, sort and sell stuff, because apparently I've got unlimited stuff now. In fact, look at that. Yep, just more, just like that. And it never goes down. It never goes down. Ever. And, I mean, look at all these VPCs. Look, another corrupted nanoforger. Granted, I haven't got any pristine nanoforgers yet, but I feel like it's only a matter of time, really. Like, holy shit. Okay. Okay, probably also means I need a what's his face? Probably also means I need a station at some point as well. But for now, I'm happy just having more people. Probably should buy even more, to be honest, even if it does cost me. Because, yeah, it's basically nothing. It's fine. Holy shit. Sorry, I just can't get over the VPC and... Oh, God. Okay. The cores, and the cores will only get even more crazy when I build a Kefka thing. So, okay. Sure. Anything which is even remotely good right now is being colonized, yes. Like this one right here. Where are you? You're in Estellara, right next door. Fantastic. Guess what? You're crap, but you're getting colonized. And technically, I don't even need to do that, because, like, it's already crazy powerful. I don't even need to really go out of my way to colonize these sort of worlds. I can technically make any world this sort of world. Oh well. The explosion will begin. The fish is... No, I didn't. Okay. Oh yeah, I should also probably go back again to my capital and check to see what the ships that are for sale look like. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. This entire playthrough has been a combination of my own insane stuff, the insane stuff I wasn't expecting, like the bloody slightly improved tech mining, and the super ship that actually did live up to its name, unlike the hegemony one which I had before, which decidedly didn't live up to its name. Alright. We got another starter planet. Now, I won't be able to keep going back over and over again. Yep, see? Right, Gundam. Okay. So the forge templates are indeed being fixed, which is good. Not sure what I meant to use the forge templates for, but sure. Like, that's something I still don't get. Oh yeah, do I have any? No, I actually surprisingly don't have any of the things which improve those. Huh. I almost wondered if I should get rid of the high command here and put another system in the thing, but none of them are really hot. Are you really hot? Yeah, you've got extreme heat. I could literally make this planet my military base. I'm thinking about that. But still, holy shit. Fleet size 410%. Ship quality 95%. Bloody hell. Also, please, it still hasn't been enough time, right? We've still been gone for a month. Okay, good. There's no more stuff there. Okay. Alright. That's right, we still need to do something over here as well. No, it wasn't here. Where was it? It was that one with, yes, that one. Okay. Yeah, this will take a lot of flying around and colonizing and flying around and spending and flying around and... Like, realistically, I could probably start selling some of these excess terraforming items too. Because realistically, the only thing that's stopping me right this very second is the lack of money. And I feel like I've got a solution to that. Just a hunch. I also feel bad about it. Like, obviously I'd only sell like things like the Stellar Fractal, which I've somehow got 26 of. Or I could just go back into the space and sell my AI cores, I suppose. There were plenty of those as well. Yeah, there's no guarantee. Ah, yes, here we go. Upgrade to Hell Deconstructor. Well, that's not helpful either, unfortunately. So obviously every old industrial ruin is different too, and you've got to get lucky with one that actually builds stuff. Oh god, I've started to get fullerene spools? Damn! Okay. I wasn't expecting the fullerene spools. They're really good. I mean, so is everything I'm getting, I guess. Shit, I feel like I just gotta go away for a long time just to make things get better, but at the same token, I've got so much work to do. But, I mean, I also need money. And going away would get me money. Also get me ships. I do like ships. I do like money. Anyway. That's one. I also would like to have some stuff for you to start building. So, mining is kind of crap. Fine, okay. So at the moment, I just need to increase your... Could just get more tech mining. No, it's not worth it. Not a big enough place for this. Assembler though is always useful, and I actually have to be mining the salvage yard. Actually, I'm pretty sure the other planet would have a will have or has had a. Yeah, let's go see what Gundam actually has, but I'm pretty sure it would probably have heavy industry, so a salvage yard would be perfect. Also, I did kind of want to check the, Okay, yeah, they're just fixing it. Yeah, so I really just need more and more of those industrial plants, if I can find them. Because apparently one of them might hold the key. Now, I might actually include this on you. Just, you don't really need it, I realize, but you are one of my core planets now, I suppose. Axel Shade finished in 22 days. So is this. I suppose you can wait around and see this place become a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. I mean, I see no reason not to wait around the 20 days. Seems like the speed is going really fast, surprisingly. So, pretty much at this point, we are going to explode. I don't know how much longer this is going to be fun. I still have goals, though. I still want to find a particular very rare thing. I still would like to finish the campaign. And I would still like to, well, obviously, continue to expand my domain. So we still got a lot more to do. We are getting to the almost the end of this episode now, though. So I don't know how long it will take, or if the save game will even last that long. But think we could do some fun stuff. Now, this is the thing. What we're waiting for right now is the terraforming stuff on this dust world to happen. When that happens, the world actually does change type, as we saw before with Dune. But this time we're actually going to be here and hopefully capture it on video, if we're lucky. So I'm just going to stay here and just see what happens. I actually don't remember how many days we had left, so I don't actually know what's going to happen. But it'll probably just flick into being. They don't have any cool, like, Stellaris style slow changeovers things. They'll just pop. It'll just pop into being when it gets finished. Unless I haven't done everything I need to do. In which case it won't change. I mean, it could change. It also could be an item that... It also could be a plant that doesn't actually change. Or it could just not be patient enough and it just hasn't happened yet. Feels like it should have, though. Feels like when I finally do check, it'll be like a day off completion. I mean, I do feel like it should be done by now. Is there a reason it hasn't? Does look like everything else is happening though. There's a lot of other construction going on. After this month, I'll go looking because I saw it was less than 30 days left. Is this planet that's not going to change? Is it a special planet? Oh, because the atmospheric pump now takes 566 days. What? I thought it was gonna. Okay, apparently I was wrong. I thought the other one would have made a difference, but no, we still need an atmosphere for anything, which is actually makes a lot of sense. So I suppose I shouldn't be so surprised, and I'm glad I did go back to check to, you know, and still we got something here. We got to wait for a little bit longer. Now I do want to go back away, but first of all, of course, we've been gone for a few months, so let's go see what the tech has done, because we really just want the tech to be everything that we everything that doesn't exist when we're not there. Also, I still want to check the shipyards again as well. This last couple of times have been quite interesting. Not that I can afford to buy anything right now, unless I sell some stuff. Alright, storage. We already have a bunch of AI cores. Fantastic. And of course, with AI cores also comes more VPCs. Holy shit, that's a lot of VPCs. And we finally got a pristine nanoforge. I kept on saying, oh, but we haven't got a pristine nanoforge yet, so I guess it's not too powerful. No, we got one of those two now. And a bunch more stuff. God damn it. It's kind of crazy just how much stuff we're talking about here. Like, it's finding an awful lot of stuff. Like, no item is safe if a bloody nanoforge comes into the scene, a pristine one. Like, nothing is safe. There we go, you can use one of my 14 ones of those. Ugh, okay. Maybe I should just sell some of them, actually, yes, let's do that. Let's sell most of my nanoforges. They don't sell for as much as I was expecting. Let's sell a lot of my solar shades. I didn't sell them all because they're actually quite useful, come to think of it. So, you know, I keep most of them. Yeah, that's about right. Nanoforges and them, cool. 4 million. That's plenty. That's way more than I need. Okay, cool. So, where do we actually want to go while we're waiting for this insanity to occur? Go to the Corsica system. It's got 4 separate factions, most of which are shared, but if even one of them hates me and I can make them better. Ooh, Gundam. You've grown to colony size 5? That means you'll need another industry, right? Which probably means I can actually probably... I should probably just drop my Gundam on my way. Yeah, let's jump by Gundam. We got plenty of money. We might as well spend some of it on our way out. I know. We're getting into an endless loop here, but this episode's about to finish. Next episode will just be gallivanting. You know, everyone likes to gallivant. If you don't like to gallivant, well, go gallivant somewhere else. Because everyone likes to gallivant. And if you don't, you're just lying to the world. Okay. Here we go. So variable assembly, so we can install the drugs. Okay, salvage core. Assign an AI core. Fantastic, makes it more efficient. Beautiful. We can upgrade to a hull deconstructor, but I really don't know what that actually does. I guess it would probably be a more advanced version of a engineering core, I suppose? Engineering bay? Oh well. This should be pretty damn crazy, the amount of stuff I can afford right now. Also, I still need to do an atmosphere pump. And a Control HQ. And a shield, I suppose, because, you know, shields exist for some reason, somehow. Might as well get this ready for something that may or may not ever happen. It's probably enough for now. Right, let's go Gundam, because they could afford another industry. Okay. There are any items I can sell? Huh, Reggie, you still can install the catalytic core. Ah, because you have no atmosphere. Which is going to change. So I don't know what happens when the catalytic core has been installed somewhere and then it can no longer be installed somewhere. I don't know, to be honest. But, alright. Don't really want a military base here. So much point. What I would like is maybe some fuel production. Or some heavy industry. Actually, no, I need heavy industry. If I don't have it already. No, I might already have it. Yeah, I do. Okay, I must already have heavy industry. Let's set some fuel production in, then. I don't really know where I'm going to go about getting the fuel, but sure. Alright, let's go to Ajira on our way out, and we'll travel up north. You know, one thing I am noticing, though, is, we're pretty close to the core worlds. A lot closer than I was expecting. You might even want to, I don't know, make a bit of a change of ownership on a few planets that are close to the core. Or not close to the core, close to us. Closer to us than the core. Like, yeah. I mean, is anyone going to say no? Probably. Probably a lot of people, actually. Yes, but will they be able to actually, like, stop me? I mean, no, probably not, but... Okay. Just thought I should check. You don't think anyone can stop me? Just someone could. Depends on how many cool blueprints I get from certain planets that are covered in ruins, doesn't it? Alright. Once again, I don't know how that's going to go when I actually do, like, if that'll just disappear. It's very possible it will. Alright. I think that's as far as we get. Ooh. For example, that's got an archipelago world. And it's within range of me. It seems like a place. Does the sky like me? They actually do. Like a lot. So If I do kill this guy, it'll be a little bit late. A little bit later. Though I must say I'm quite annoyed that, yeah, I am quite annoyed that there was a bloody archipelago world so close to me that I just never found. Granted, I didn't want to explore that close to the core planet, so I guess you can't really blame me, but I mean, you could. Probably wouldn't get very far. Probably wouldn't listen. Yeah, because I would really quite like that. Just saying. Also, since we are coming into a system that hasn't been, you know, it does actually feel slightly less important now to do the surveying if the best rewards are now found in great bulk. However, I'm still going to do it because I'm a sucker for loot boxes, apparently. Oh! Here we go. Can we finally build something? A forge template. Okay, so I guess this is where we make stuff. So yeah, I just made this massive battleship. Okay, cool. Speaking of massive battleships, I just realized I haven't actually upgraded my other guys on... I was too shocked by just what I found when I arrived home that I haven't actually done anything about... Okay, well, I guess that means I have to keep carrying bloody forge templates around for me then. With me then, because I can't risk, like, not having the ability. Yeah, I wonder how much they'd be pissed if I turned this into a star. Probably quite a bit. Not gonna lie. Probably be quite pissed. Yeah, that's a pretty great place, actually. Holy shit. Abundant farmland, drug production. Huh. And old industrial ruins. Huh. I wonder. Yeah, how tempted I am to take that planet. Hmm. You know, the Sky Nation... I got an idea. And I've only got 3 minutes left, but I'm gonna just go a little bit over. If I attack the Sky Nation, right? Take that planet. Right. Stay with me here. And then I bribe them with all the AI cores in existence to make peace. That's not totally evil, is it? I mean, on a scale of evilness, like, it's not like Hitler, right? I feel like if anything, I'm really liberating it from people who won't appreciate it as much as I do. You know, like, if anything, I'm being a hero. Like, my entire plan here is probably quite silly, and I now have a mass, like, yeah, okay, let's just see here. 3, first of all, let's recuperate how much we've, no, I don't want all of that, I just want some of that, okay. Alright, cool. So, if I go here, for example, in the storage, and I just, I don't know, take out all of these. I mean, all of them, most of them. There we go. And maybe all those, most of those as well. And I'll give you back some other stuff, which I don't need. There we go. Alright, in fact, I probably should sell some stuff in the open market as well, which will also increase the supply, which is nice. There we go. Look, all I'm saying is, like, is there any reason not to attack them? Besides, you know, ongoing peace and love in the universe? Also, I should probably keep most of these on me, because apparently now I know that I can build them occasionally, and like honestly, I might as well keep most of this stuff on me because apparently it's more important. I have no idea. Look, I admit, this isn't exactly my nicest plan I've ever had. And, yeah. First of all, I don't need you anymore. Let's just store you. Can I store you? Let's see, storage. There we go. Let's just store you. You're pretty crap, I'm not gonna lie. And, honestly, so are you, so... Alright, so, what else can we do here? Wait, can I actually move Sierra onto a different ship? No. Fortunately not, but I can do this, which is exactly what I need to do. Although, wait, maybe I can. If I press Sierra on this one? No, permanently assigned. That's okay. Okay, so, let's do a little bit of refitting, shall we? First of all, a Storm Blaster, which is a fair amount of damage, but, ooh, that's different. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, but I feel like that's something I'd want to have like right in the middle. And then I'd want to have two separate side things, like maybe two plasma cannons or two auto pulses. Wow, that's actually really cool. Yeah, let's have a couple of auto pulses. Ooh. That's also a super weapon, so okay. So we've got Moore's projector. I don't even know if these are good or bad or whatever they are, but I don't really care at this point. I feel like at this point I can really put anything on here and it'll still be semi-powerful. Although I do admit, I'm probably going to find myself running out of... Yeah, I probably went a little bit overboard, but we can build in some of these as well. There we go. Am I really out of... Okay, apparently I'm already out of money and the ability to place guns. Okay. Fucking hell, this is silly. This is very silly, actually. In fact, it doesn't even have the flux. This is a really bad idea. As far as ideas go, this one's not great, no. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to improve this later and get more vents in it and build up the... I don't know how I'm going to do that, to be honest. Like, I think I've just got too expensive ship things on here. To the point where I should probably get rid of that and replace it with a couple of plasmas instead. Something slightly cheaper. And maybe get rid of the Moore's projectors and replace them with... I mean, they're pretty big and a little bit cheaper, so maybe just those will do. Okay. There we go. Is there anything else I can downgrade? Like, these are 9. What if I just downgrade into iron cannons? All that does is gives me the ability to, yeah, okay, maybe PD lasers might be better. I don't know, something really cheap on those, maybe. This is the thing about having all these guns, like, I can do whatever I want, really. There you go. So, I mean, it won't do very much, but at least it means I can get my flux dissipation pretty much as good as it can get. And more when I get story points, so that's a positive. There we go. And let's have a look at this monster. I feel like this one can have the Tartarus on it. That also looks pretty insane, yes. Medium hybrids, they're all 1,000 apiece. Whatever. Little tiny guns, so we'll make those actually a little bit tiny. Oh, I need one of those? Seriously? Okay, let's just build a bunch of these then. They're scatters, apparently. They might look cute. And then some small ballistic stuff, so maybe I know some Vulcans. These are these autocannons. There we go. Okay. And then we just build up the vents, which won't be very much. Apparently we do have some minor printing defects, which we can get rid of. And we had to build in some more stuff later, so yeah, and it's over the flux capacity as well, which is good. So that's alright, so hypothetically, if I was to take that archipelago world, hypothetically, of course, I'm sure you understand hypothetically, with my transponder off, they didn't even know it was me. I could go back in with my transponder off to describe space. Ride them until the end of the war. Look, I'm just saying, I'm not saying that, I'm not saying much, you know, I'm just saying, you know? Now, I'm not saying that I, you know, don't... Okay. I'm sure no one's watching this to judge me, it's fine. No one's going to be in the comments like, I see what you did, and then they're going to invite me to Dark Brotherhood. Oh, we know, yeah. No one's going to be slipping a we know into the comments. Okay, now. Apparently I do not have the crew. So you need to take a little bit more back. And apparently I also don't have the fuel, so you need to go with that. However, I do feel like it's not going to make much difference. Yeah, I'm so sorry about this, guys. Now, they will rebel, of course, but we can probably do fine. Huh. Freeport grows too. Wonder if that means they get better stuff over time. That'd be pretty cool if they did. Wait, no, I meant to turn the transponder off. Shit. Guys, just hold on. Sorry. Yeah, you haven't seen this fleet before. It's fine. Okay. Now, if I say, I don't know. Right, so consider my military options. Let's engage the defenses. Now, there's a bunch of cool ships I want to actually look at this time around as well. So, oh boy. Okay, there's the little super weapon missiles. Okay, I don't really. Wait, what? Is it already done? Is that it? Nope, apparently not. There's still one. Wait, what? That ship is tiny. And it's literally called the SNS Nutella. I almost felt bad about that one, but okay. Now, engage the defenders. Yep. More defenders, apparently. This will not take long. Okay. I think they just keep running away and I'm forced to kill them. But yeah, like they escaped. If they escaped, does that mean that I can just attack now? Or does it mean I've got to continue to keep fighting the bloody defenders? Oh damn it. Because they keep on running. Well, this is just unfair. Okay, good. This is your last ship, right? There's no way you can survive. Yeah. Exactly. A victory. God, it's almost it's as if they don't even like me or anything. Okay. Yeah. So their little base here is not very well defended, whereas I have a fair amount of stuff going on. So let's just send them all to the ground defenders for now. There we go. Straight to down defense. We're actually losing some stuff on the way down. I mean, I guess I am landing right on their ground defenses, so it's okay. Let's send some here then. That's all I can do. Okay, then we'll just wait here until. Okay, it's fine. It's funny, the Sky can't even do anything about this because they keep getting attacked by the Remnant. Good job, guys. Alright, keep sending people down. I see no way this can end poorly for us. Oh, wait, no. Oh shit, it's on behalf of the Vic. Oh god, I forgot that. Oh shit, I've gotta resign commission. I'm out. You're not the Vic anymore. Wait, now I'm the Vic? Damn it! It means I gotta take the Vic! Actually, no, it doesn't. It means I gotta load my game. Wait. Just exit. Load game. I have to leave the Vic before I try and attack the Sky. Damn it. Because if you don't, they take it. And it's just like, really sad. Okay? It's really sad. I completely forget you have to resign your commission before that happens. Alright. Let's try again, shall we? First of all, unfortunately for you guys, I have to leave you. Also, you're not even paying me that much anyway. Alright, so now that war has, let's go. That was a massive waste of time. However, we learned something. Like, don't use the... yeah. Keep transponder off. There's not even anyone there at the moment. Alright, let's go. Oh, he just invades straight away. Fantastic. Well, this is fantastic, isn't it? Alright, let's go. Like, honestly. Yeah, it's the undergoing repairs. It's already down. It's already being attacked, clearly. That's okay, keep going, guys. Everyone goes down. That's okay. Ceasefire option thing. Reparation Society. Sure. I didn't know we were at war. Okay. Oh, come on, really? Ugh. Oh. Well, that's something. Okay, golden feather. Yeah, more importantly, a hull forge. This is even what we were looking for, I think. It definitely sounds like what we were looking for. Definitely sounds what we were looking for, yes. In fact, the stability is still massive. They don't even care that they were taken over. The hell, guys. They really don't give a shit that they were taken over, do they? It's like, huh? Someone else is in charge? Fair enough. You can make you could build me a paragon. Oh, yeah, the order value is very small. Damn. Well, that was fairly easy. I think I'll leave the force here, to be honest. There's no reason not to. I'm not going to need it anytime soon. There is one more thing I should do before we go, which is make peace with the sky again. Yeah. It's a shame I wasn't like a shame I didn't realize they were that close before. I could have taken that as well. Oh well. So let's go talk to the sky and see if we can do anything to put an end to this horrible war. Like, I don't know, bribing them with great deals of stuff. Hello, who are you? You are... Okay, can't tell. Keep the transponder off, trust me, they do not want to know who I am. Does this even go to a volatiles plant? Like, I want to make this as simple as possible. Oh well, they just want to keep on attacking me, that's fine. Look, honestly, things are already going pretty great for me, so... Yeah, I'm sorry, Sky, but, yeah, this isn't going well at all. Look, all I want to do, literally all I want to do is come here and be friends with you. After completely, definitely not, doing anything wrong. Ooh. No, it's fine. I can buy stuff from them when I'm friendly with them again, you know? Hopefully they won't know who I am. Wait, establish colony. What? No. Okay. Open a comm directory, Station Commander. Yeah, that's my I-cores. Oh. Oh. The wait here for a month? Okay, 6. 728. Come on. Ooh, Atwic's gone up. 30th, come on, there's a ship coming. Okay, cool. Let's get there. Open the comms directory. Hey, guys! Damn it. Okay. Starting to realize that maybe this wasn't such a victimless crime after all. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stay around for another month. Wait, what? What? The other half of the colony, after it was bifurcated to gain access to the auto factory, this now useless hunk has been towed away and put into orbit. Oh, it's a little store. Wait, what? Sure, taking it. Don't know why it's there, but sure. Long been looted cream, but the old docking area is not damaged. Control explosions below its tomb and its immense storage value. Many docking plants never visited. Okay, that's so cool. Very, very impressed by that. Yes. I could probably run dark. That might actually help me. If I run dark, I should be able to just... You know, shit around for a month and no one even know I'm here. Though it should be said, the hegemony is coming. And, I should probably pay attention to that too. Yeah. Very strong, outmatched, however. They're going to the new Lanya system, which is where my owl's nest is. Look, do I have a story point yet? No, I don't. Okay. I feel like this isn't a great idea, waiting here while the bloody... I would really love right now if you could just take my AI course. Why don't you just take my AI course? Oh shit. Ah, nuts. Okay, well, I didn't attack them, which means I should hopefully have a high chance of... At least a week. Okay, cool. So it's still... God damn it, I just want to make friends with you guys. These people just don't understand what friendship is. I mean, apparently neither do I, but, you know, they clearly don't either. Like, they're trying to attack me when I'm just trying to give them stuff. Like, they'll want what I have. Hopefully the story in their fleet doesn't make them hate me. I mean, it will, but like, you know what I mean. God damn. Yeah, I was gonna say that thing wasn't faring the best. Good job, guys. Hey. Damn it. So it's running dark. A week. A week. A week. Just gotta be patient. Yeah, relationship released by 124 down to -50. So yeah, I'm at war with the hegemony now. Aha. Hey guys. I think you might like me now. Wow, they're actually welcoming, and they're actually friendly again. Fantastic. That mean they don't hate me anymore? Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't mean that. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, to be fair, I didn't actually mean to turn off my transponder that time. Yeah, we'll have to go over and take those down eventually, won't I? Ugh. Take that down right now. I mean the remnant forces let me go. Excuse me. I'm not letting them go. Sheesh. These guys just don't know how it is. Yeah, they're trying to run. But I'm sorry. But no. This isn't a matter of you letting me run. I guarantee you of that. Geesh, no wonder the Scry Nation people didn't mind that I was here. Okay, now more importantly, can I do that yet? No, I need less industries. So I don't really have great amounts of resources here. Let's shut that down. I don't care about mining. I want to build the Hull Forge. I want to see what the hell it is. I have a feeling I know what it is. But, you know, it's only a feeling. Also, I can make this place better. Oh, I see the stability is also dropped. So I guess they maybe don't like the fact that I've taken over the place. See how we can make it better. Let's see, recent unrest, rebellion, xenofungus. Well, not very useful. Let's just take these marines and go colony info and go talk to the guy and say, hey, about your unrest problem. Would you like some marines? And a few supplies, not many. There we go. Probably something else I can do too if I, say, assign more AI cores, but at the moment I can't do much. Hmm. Because this also has a drug thing in it as well, so I'll be able to do light industry to build drugs there as well. It's very useful. Also, tech mining is going well. Maybe heavy industry is a good second one. Or void extraction. It doesn't matter. Anything will do. Alright, I guess that's up for today. I have no idea what we'll do next time, but let's be honest, it seems pretty fun. So, thank you for joining me today on Starsector. Things have gone a little bit crazy thanks to the discovery that I made recently. I hope you're still enjoying it, and I hope you continue to enjoy it as the coming episodes come out. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.